Hey, what is up, spiritual hooligan? Is positivity even possible in your mind? I mean, I don't know about you, but you want to be positive, right? You want to be happy, but sometimes your mind just doesn't cooperate. Some dude cuts you off in Starbucks, right? And you spend 5 minutes just blasting him with your mind. Your coworker next door in the cubicle next to you, very cute, but your mind's spending time giving you all the reasons it'll never work. You look in the mirror, your mind says fat. What the hell is going on in the mind? Is positivity even possible in the mind? My name is Matthew Ferry, and I'm bringing you your daily enlightenment. It's your moment to pause, to slow down, and to get connected to enlightened perspectives. I want to help you to quiet your mind and restore your peace. Now look, you're a positive person. I know this. You take time to listen, to watch things like the Daily Enlightenment, to tune up your thinking. I get it. You read the books, you go to the workshops, you do the inner work. But at the most inopportune time, the mind, which I call the drunk monkey, just comes swinging out of the jungle and bombards you with negative thinking. You can't. You aren't enough. Other people are better than you. You're never going to live the life that you want. The mind is constantly trying to correct us and tell us that things aren't going to work out the way that we want them to. Now, that doesn't stop you. You're like me. You train your mind, you try to control it, but it only works temporarily. Is positivity even possible in the mind? Well, it's interesting. There was an incredible Harvard research study done where they put out an app, and they just had people checking in, like what's happening with your mind when you're doing these various activities. And the shocker, the real crazy thing was that when the mind was idle, when there was nothing going on, it defaults to the negative. Now, that's not surprising to me. Through years and years of observation and investigation, it's clear to me that no one is safe from the mind's survival objective. And yet you're not in a position where you're trying to survive. You are in a position where you're trying to thrive. So you have the wrong machine, the wrong program running. Can you squash it? Can you kill it? Can you control it? The answer is no, you can't. You've tried. It doesn't work. One of my clients has $50 million in the bank. He's set, right? Wrong. He's fretting, he's worrying, he's obsessing. His number one worry is, am I going to go broke? Another one of my clients, she's the happiness queen, yet she can't seem to shake this feeling that her family is just too stupid to understand how to be happy people. Without her permission, the survival mind is judging, comparing, and making other people wrong, as if her family is somehow like, because they're not happy, that's a threat. There's no peace in the survival mind. There's also no positivity in the survival mind. The survival mind is trying to move you towards pleasure and away from pain. Your desire for positivity is the enlightened perspective. The enlightened part of you is working its way through. It's an evolutionary process that has been happening on the planet, and it's proliferating massively right now, and you are a part of that proliferation. Now, I don't know about you, but you already know that your mind is squirrely and it doesn't care about these enlightened perspectives, right? You've tried to visualize, you've tried to think about your goals, and who comes swinging out of the jungle? The drunk monkey. You say affirmations, the next thing you know, it's like, I'm powerful, I'm capable, whatever, right? Your affirmations, the drunk monkey's like, shut up, you're so stupid. No, you're not. You've meditated, right? How long does that last? That drunk monkey is literally on your shoulder all the time. You get all blissed out, then something in your life knocks you right out of your bliss. Because life doesn't care about your bliss, and the drunk monkey doesn't care about your bliss. Let's be honest, you can't meditate at Thanksgiving dinner. So meditation, while it's very valuable, and I highly recommend it, meditation ultimately doesn't assist you in having a peaceful, joyous, positive, uplifting mind out there in life. Not for very long. And you have to meditate for literally tens of thousands of hours to get to a place where you've got, let's call 70% of your time positive, peaceful, joyous, but you still have the 30%. So the question becomes, how do you take it all the way up? I would say my life these days, I'm probably 95% of the time, my mind is completely quiet, but I'm still getting those 5% of the time. But that last 20%, 25% that I've been pushing on has had nothing to do with meditation. Had nothing to do with all the Eastern mystical ideas. It had nothing to do with the New Age ideas. It had very simply to do with the awareness that the mind is a survival machine. So the game here, my friend, is to transcend the motivation of the mind, to transcend the motivation of the mind. That's the game that I'm trying to play with you. It really means that you have got to locate yourself in the realization that all is well. That the source of life for you is the source of life for everyone and everything. That we are all one thing expressing itself with infinite variety. And that is the basis of the rapid enlightenment process. I'm stoked that we're doing this together. So I got a question for you today. How long have you been trying to get your mind to be positive? For me, it's been like 30 years. And what's the latest negative thought that you have been trying to overcome? Will you leave me a comment below? I want to know. My name is Matthew Ferry, author of Quiet Mind, Epic Life. I want you to like this daily enlightenment, please. Will you share it? Will you leave me a comment? Those three things, those are like social currency, and it tells these big platforms, hey, these are ideas worth shedding, or sharing, either one. And so you can also subscribe to my channel. I put out a new daily enlightenment every single day. And come join us over in the Spiritual Hooligans Facebook group. I'll put the link down below. There's a whole bunch of us. We're talking about these ideas. We're coaching and sharing and helping and supporting each other. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Daily Enlightenment.